Welcome to Impact Moment right here on DCTV. I'm Alvin Jones, and today we're going to get some great information from Chris Thompson, who's the CEO of Calvary Women's Services. Chris, how are you today?
I'm great. It's good to be here with all of you.
Same here. Thank you for coming on. Let's get right into it. Homelessness, how is it different for women?
So what we see in homelessness here in DC is that women come into homelessness because of domestic violence. They may have experienced loss of job, loss of income, maybe mental health crises, struggles with addiction. For all those reasons, women find themselves without a stable home and come to places like Calvary Women's Services.
When they come to you, are there certain things that you have to be on the lookout for, certain things that are kind of more of a symptomatic with women?
So there are about 1,000 women who are homeless every night in our city. So while there are certainly some commonalities among those women, we see lots of different experiences that women bring into a program like ours. We've tried to focus on meeting the needs of each individual woman. So recognizing that, again, while there might be some commonalities, that the experience of homelessness and the experience of domestic violence may be very different for each person. And so we have crafted services to ensure that women have access to mental health care and to health and wellness supports, to addiction recovery programming, to case management. So all the things that each individual woman might need to be able to address the reasons for her homelessness.
Is there equity in the way that women are viewed when homeless as compared to men?
Mm-hmm. So in the District of Columbia, about of the population of people that are homeless, who are single. So in DC, we distinguish between family homelessness and single homelessness. And so among singles, about 75% of those who are homeless are men. And so again, so 25% are women. What we know among women who are homeless is that they certainly sleep on the street less. So they're less visible in the public. And that's mostly because of just, safety concerns of being outside and being more vulnerable. And so women tend to stay with family and friends and find themselves homeless when those kinds of housing arrangements, fall apart. So when women no longer have income to pay for housing, but also if they're in a family situation that becomes violent, or where there's drug use, or just a family situation that's really not working for them anymore. We've certainly even had women who have been living with elderly parents who may be caretaking those parents and lose their housing when a parent dies.
I want to commend you for what you do because, of course, homelessness in any situation, be it a child, an adult, male or female, is not a great situation to be in. And it also starts a cycle that sometimes prevents people from getting help. How are you able to help women when they come to Calvary Women's Services to get out of that cycle?
Yes, it's a great reflection. I think, we certainly see that the majority of women who come to Calvary are Black women, and they certainly then face really the consequences of racism and sexism and intergenerational poverty, and are then trying to overcome homelessness given all of that reality. At Calvary, again, we focus so much on trying to meet the needs and support the needs of each individual woman. And so we offer both comprehensive housing, so short-term transitional housing and longer-term permanent housing, and then a full array of services so that women can access whatever they need to transform their own lives. That might be health and wellness services, that might be an employment program that helps them re-enter the job market, might be some of our educational programming that help women kind of reconnect to some of the educational shortcomings that they might have, or learn some new things that they want in order to begin to make some changes for themselves. So for us, it's about bringing all of that together and making sure that women have access to all those resources as they seek to change their own lives and overcome their own homelessness.
It sounds like Calvary Women's Services has the strength of being able to bring women together so that they can help each other heal. Is that kind of the way your organization works?
I would say we work really intentionally to build a broad Calvary community. And so that is absolutely foundational for women living in our programs, where they may be sharing bedrooms, they may be sharing apartments. It's also true of the culture within the staff and within the volunteers and supporters that we have. During the pandemic, I think it's just incredible that we were still able to receive the kind of support that we did from our volunteer community, who we really consider a part of our broader Calvary family. And it absolutely is grounded in the ways in which women support each other and build community within the programs. I think that's a big difference in how women experience and overcome their homelessness. And maybe it's not dramatically different than what men do, but certainly in my experience, a way that women do bring about change in their own lives, and a way that overcoming homelessness and beginning to recover from some of the trauma they've experienced is possible for them.
Wow, I'm really inspired. Thank you so very much for coming on Impact Moment. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. It was great to be a part of this.
It was my pleasure. Calvary Women's Services, changing homelessness to hopefulness. Chris Thompson, thank you for coming on Impact Moment.
Wonderful. Thank you.
For Impact Moment, I'm Alvin Jones, right here on TCTV.